Welcome back. She's Jenna Harner, and I'm Kevin Case. And Jenna, we've got 4 games to get through.
4 games.
4 games.
Lots of games.
2 boys, 2 girls. How about I do the 2 boys, you do the 2 girls games?
Perfect. Sounds like a plan to me.
Let's do it. We start with the guys' games. Corning hosting Horseheads in a Stack West rivalry matchup. This was a big one.
Ooh.
This was a big one. Second quarter, Andrew Clark opening the top of the key. He bricks the shot, but Marcus Hayes there for the board and the putback. Hayes had a nice night, finished with 10 points for the Blue Raiders. A few possessions later, Clark is back in the middle of the action again. This time forces a loose ball, goes coast to coast here, gets the layup to go. Horseheads leading 15-12 at this point, but Corning would respond by turning defense into offense. Jordan Haggard with the steal. Then Haggard hustles the length of the court for 2. And coming up next, bit of deja vu here. Second time, Jalen Knuckles. This time he picks the pocket of a Horseheads player, goes in for the score. Corning on a 6-0 run here. Now up by 3, but that lead wouldn't last long. Same score off the inbounds. Mike Lemoncelli buries the 3-point bucket. He's got a nice shooting form. And Jenna, this one would come all the way down to the wire. But Corning, it eventually come out on top. Miles Bankston banks in the bucket here. This is still in the second quarter, but his Hawks, they go on to win in overtime, 53-45.
So exciting.
Crazy one. Headed to Elmira Heights now. Edison hosting Elmira Notre Dame. First quarter score tied at 0. Spartans get on the board first. Kevin Harmer finds some space, splashes through that jump shot. Edison with the 2-0 lead early. But that lead, well, it would be the only one of the game for the Spartans. 5 minutes left in the first. Dan Stearns nails the trifecta, and that starts the Notre Dame scoring, and after that, they wouldn't stop. The Crusaders were just warming up here off the inbounds pass. Pat Brown barrels his way to the basket, gets the shot to go, and the foul. Notre Dame now leading 5-2, and the Crusaders, they were getting it done on both offense and defense. Defensively here, Ben Cook with the vicious block under the basket. END led 12-4 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, more of the same. Derek Stark surveys the D, slings a perfect pass to Pat Brown for the score. Notre Dame cruised in this one. Final was 81-30 in favor of the Crusaders. And finally, in a stack score update, the Express of Elmira fell to the Ithaca Little Red 62-51. Elmira, they host Union Endicott Friday night at 7:15 in the next game.
We'll have to look forward to that. Lots of games coming up Friday night. But while you were out covering all the boys hoops action in the Twin Tiers, I was on the girls beat for the evening. The first game of the night was some stack competition between Elmira and Ithaca.
Lots of stack competition tonight.
Express hosted the Little Red, and I'm just going to tell you the theme of this one now. It was fast breaks.
Okay.
Tess Arnold for Elmira to Zaria DeMember-Shazer. Shazer, she's going to step inside, step back, and let it fly. The 2-ball falls. Express, they were up 12-6. Then you got to check this one out, Kev. Textbook double team. Just beautiful defense. Fisher and Alexis Wood, they lay the trap perfectly. You just got to love good defense.
It's true.
So Kiara Fisher, she was on the move. She wants to settle it down a bit, so she gives some gives and go action to Wood, to DeMember-Shazer here, and watch this back pass to Wood underneath. Elmira, they're up 15-6. And Fisher, I mentioned fast break. She's on it again. This time she's not stopping. She beats everyone down to the other end and gets the and one. Express, they just continued on their scoring run here. They were up 20-6, and then at this point it's just rinse and repeat for Fisher. Does this look familiar to you?
This Elmira team's really talented.
They are very talented. She puts it home. Elmira, they win their 3rd straight with a final 66-43 over Ithaca. Then it was just 5 short minutes down the road to Notre Dame. The Crusaders playing host to the Edison Spartans, and right before half, END was up 31-14. Some quick passing from the Crusaders. Glovins, she kicks it out to Izzy Milazzo, who nails that one just shy of a 3. Crusaders, they were up by 19. Edison, they were looking for some points of their own, but look at this steal by Courtney Crater. Tips it to her teammate Maura Glovins, coast to coast with the one-hander. Crusaders, they were up by 21. Lindsay Klotz now, she is going to go for 3 for Edison, but doesn't quite fall, so we're going to go all the way down again. Crater, she takes it by herself this time. Notre Dame was leading 39-14. And Leah Jones for the Spartans, she had her work cut out for her tonight. She scored 20 of Edison's total points. We'll get to that in a minute, but some quick ball movement. The shot isn't quite there. McKenna Albert, she works hard to keep this one in bounds. The quick pass out to Jones, and she's just going to nail this one from the free throw line. Spartans, they chip away at the Crusaders' lead. But Notre Dame, well, they just continued on cruising. Check out this passing sequence. You always got to love good passing, but just watch how they worked the ball around. It's going to go from Glovins to Mary to Izzy Milazzo, and she buries that one. Fun fact, she's also a stellar softball pitcher.
That is a fun fact.
Crusaders, they won
that.
big over Edison, 57-23.